Next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. With EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Sooners will kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Gets it out quickly to the left side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back to pass. It's Morrison. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a bootleg looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this down a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. home offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going to scramble now. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a shotgun run call. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Off the RPO, caught to the right.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep flicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back, it's Morrison. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They Wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes a nice move there. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They're going to run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you break clear over the right side? Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Sooners. A huge defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Morrison. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's going to lose yardage. The defense makes a play to end the first. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Let's take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense defense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Morrison. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Tight end goes in motion. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they look to the right. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights through a tackle. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Back to throw. It's Morrison. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he's back to throw again on second and 10. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. To throw, it's Morrison. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's a quick grab.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Second down after that completion. Looking for a man. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Back to throw again. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
And the Gamecocks getting set on first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Morrison. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down now after the sack. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down. But not before a big game. Moving to the 35.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
They'll try the ground game here. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And the back now goes in motion. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks clear in open space. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here. To the air, it's Morrison. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before for this crucial play. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The Gamecocks will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? There's the handoff. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. The Sooners are on the move here. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. It's the running back in the flat, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So the The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Make some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Morrison. Caught quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Scanning the field. It's Morrison. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well,
this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's third down for the offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
To the air, it's Morrison. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run.
Touchdown, South Carolina. They connect for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's home in. What a catch. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
On the move now. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking downfield, it's Morrison. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. 1 down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Sooners offense is back on the field. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The pass rush closing in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He finds some space. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field, it's Morrison. He pulls in the catch. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And there's the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. It's second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, South Carolina. There was no catching him that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And the Gamecocks are in the red zone. Working clock with the ground game. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
And the back gets the football. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Trying to make the first with a wide receiver run. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. And the offense will just take a knee. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, It's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a